Good morning, students. Yesterday we have done reflection of light, but those topics are not included for your syllabus next year. So from today we will start with a detailed manner articles for the chapter refraction of light. So the first topic which we are going to discuss today is refraction of light at a plane interface. First of all, I will tell you what is refraction of light. Refraction of light is bending of light while going from one medium to other. That is, whenever a light ray travels from one medium to the other medium, the light ray doesn't go straight but it bends, and that phenomenon of bending of light is known as the refraction of light. Now, the bending of light depends upon that whether the light has traveled from rarer to denser medium or from denser to rarer medium. Now students, we have mainly, if we see, we have three medium: solid, liquid and gases. That is, we have three states of matter: solid, liquid and gas, and the molecules are very tightly packed in case of solids and loosely packed in case of liquid and very loosely packed in case of gases. So for us, the denser medium, the most denser medium is solid, then liquid, and then the rarer medium is gases. So here you can see in figure A light ray. The light ray, this is our plane interface, and a light ray is incident at this point. So the incoming ray, that is the ray which is coming incident, it is known as the incident ray. Here this, and we have drawn the normal, and when this ray moved from this rarer to denser medium, it bends towards the normal. This is known as the refracted ray, and the angle between incident ray and the normal here is the angle of incidence, and the angle between the normal and the refracted ray is angle of refraction. Now in the second figure, when the ray of light moves from denser to rarer medium, it moves away from the normal, and this is the angle of incidence and this is the angle of refraction. So students, whenever light ray travels from one medium to other, it tends to bend, and this bending is caused by the fact that light has different speed in different medium. मतलब जब लाइट ट्रेवल करती है, जो वैक्यूम और एयर में हम लाइट की स्पीड लेते हैं दैट इज 3 × 10⁸, पर जब वो लाइट ट्रेवल करती है इनसाइड सम मीडियम, जैसे फ्रॉम एयर टू वाटर या फ्रॉम एयर टू ग्लास, देन इट्स स्पीड विल ऑब्वियसली डिक्रीज, because in liquid or solids the molecules are tightly packed as compared to vacuum or air, so there is less space, so the light traveling through the medium will also slow down. So next we are going to study the laws of refraction of light. There are two laws of refraction of light. The first law is that the incident ray, the normal and the refracted ray at the interface all lie in the same plane. And the second law is that whenever we are taking a light ray of a single wavelength कह सकते हो आप, या the light ray corresponding to a single color, then the ratio of sine of angle of incidence to the sine of angle of refraction is constant. अब इसमें मेन चीज क्या है कि हमें जो लाइट लेनी है, that should only, जो ray of light है हमारी, that should only constitute a single wavelength. It should not be made up of one or more wavelength. In that case, the sine of angle of incidence upon sine of angle of refraction is constant, and this constant is known as the refractive index. here 1 and 2 is the refractive index of medium 2 with respect to 1. Now if the light ray is traveling from air to glass, so refractive index can be represented by as 1 and g. Now next is cause of refraction, which I have already explained. That is the different speed of light in different medium. Now from here we also can write that 1 and 2 is equal to sin I upon sin r is equal to V1 upon V2. That is, the refractive index is the ratio of speed of light in medium 1 to the speed of light in medium 2. So here we have two cases. First case is that V1 is greater than V2. When V1 is greater than V2, that is, the speed of light in medium 1 is greater than the speed of light in medium 2. Now in this case, if V1 is greater than V2, then sin I is greater than sin R. और इन दोनों फिगर्स में से sin I greater than sin R किस केस में था? फर्स्ट केस में, जहां पे जो रे है it bends towards the normal. So it means in this case the ray of light is traveling from rarer to denser medium. Now in case 2 we have V1 is less than V2. That is, the speed of light in medium 1 is less than the speed of light in medium 2. In this case, from this figure we get that the angle of incidence is less than the angle of refraction. This is the case in figure 2. Here the angle of incidence is less than the angle of refraction. So whenever V1 is less than V2, the light ray is traveling from denser to rarer medium. The next topic we are going to discuss is reversibility of light. What is reversibility of light? Reversibility of light is whenever a light ray retraces its path after undergoing multiple reflections and refractions, then that phenomenon is known as reversibility of light. And in this case, the light rays retraces its path, means it goes back by the same path by which it has come. So here, to explain the reversibility of light, here we are taking two medium 1 and medium 2, a light ray OAO. You can see this light ray is incident and point O on this interface. Now, when the light ray is traveling from medium 1 to medium 2, our medium 1 is rarer medium, medium 2 is denser medium. So, the light ray will bend towards the normal. This is the angle of incidence, this is the angle of refraction, and this ray, which is the refracted ray, is made to fall on this plane mirror, and when this ray strikes this plane mirror, it gets reflected back towards O, and at the point O, when the ray goes out, now it is traveling from denser medium to the rarer medium, and in this case this ray will tends to move away from the normal. So this is the phenomenon in which a light ray retraces its path because it has traveled from AO to OB, and then it retraces its path to BO to OA. So this is known as reversibility of light. Now we will apply Snell's law for the light ray traveling from medium 1 to medium 2. That is 1 and 2 is equal to, this is the angle of incidence, this is the angle of refraction, that is sin I upon sin R. Next we will apply Snell's law for the light ray going back. That is, going from medium 2 to medium 1, we have 2 and 1 is equal to sin R upon sin I, because in this case, this is the angle of incidence and this is the angle of refraction. We will mark these equations as 1 and 2, and when we will multiply these equations, we will get 1 and 2 into 2 and 1 is equal to 1 because this term is reciprocal of this and they will get cancelled out. So 1 and 2 is equal to 1 upon 2 and 1. From this relation, it is clear that the refractive index of medium 2 with respect to medium 1 is reciprocal of refractive index of medium 1 with respect to medium 2. Okay students, that's all for today.